What is up, collective of people that watch Cosmic Dialect? Thank you for coming back. I was really antsy to do this reading. I felt like a build-up. Yeah. I'm excited to do this reading. Y'all, I don't know about anyone else. If you have experienced this, please let me know. There was a plethora of positive, informational, loaded downloads that I received around 12:30 lunchtime, whatever time for people, noon. Excuse me. I'm beginning to think my yawns are like my thing. I don't know. Some people get the nose tickles or whatever, the earring. I get the earrings, but like, I don't know. Don't be bothered by my yawns. I'm not trying to be tired or feel like y'all are boring me, or this subject is the last of boring in my list of things to talk about. So I got some pretty well, like, where do I start? First and foremost, quality over quantity is a theme for sure. And that's in regards to everything. Friends, followers, things, tangible things, people, friends, family. I want to say money. That's a little more complicated because, like, quality over money over, I guess I would just mean like your line of work that you enjoy would be like quality over like you making a bunch of money off a shit job, or a job that you just don't enjoy, which also came up. Yeah, it was a Jim Carrey quote. I was channeling. I don't want to say channeling, but I was tapping into some Jim Carrey. Like, I love Jim Carrey. You may or may not, but I was watching the Jim and Andy documentary where he plays Andy Hoffman, Andy, the crazy Andy comedian guy that Jim Carrey like basically was possessed by, and he did a fabulous job. But there's a Jim Carrey quote I wrote in my journal because I love it. I got a lot of things written down actually for today's reading. This might be a long one. I got some pre-selected decks that were very loud about what to use, what not to use. Okay. You can fail at what you don't love. So you may as well try at what you love. And that's Jim Carrey. I actually wrote in my own little, not a Jim Carrey, but like, you can fail at who you don't love. So you may as well try at who you do love. So who, what, where, whatever. Put your placings where you see fit. Put your place where you see fit. You are the master of your story. Don't get stuck on signs when I read cards. Don't get stuck on genders. Don't get stuck on my message. If it's not for you, if it doesn't hit, don't make it fit. Thank you for coming back to Cosmic Dialect. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for your support, or you just watching me. No matter what your reason for being here is. Had a couple weird commenting things happen, like not gonna give too much of my power, but it's very clear that me making this channel has caused a disturbance with whatever has been like tampering with like my social media and my phone. It don't like the fact that I have a YouTube channel now. But let me get into these messages that are very clearly what I wanted to talk to y'all about. Okay, so I was picking up on non-consensual, and that doesn't have to be strictly like sexual. Just non-consensual, like you not agreeing to things and then people overstepping boundaries and then being like, yeah, but actually that is what's happening. Like without agreements, without written signature contractual agreement, with a lot of smoke and mirrors. Okay, there's a non-consensual vibe coming through, because I don't know if it's to test us, you, me, whatever. I'm going to speak general and try not to use the word me too much, because I know it's about us as a whole, and y'all who watch and tune into me that can relate. But there's a lot of that going around. I don't know if it's testing you thing, or if it's they think you're too weak, and they think they're doing you a favor, so they're like, oh, we're just gonna sign their name on the dotted line, which could go into the realm of illegal things happening there. Non-consensual agreements without your consent, across the board. Okay, so if that applies to you. Anger. I was thinking about a lot of anger. Like, I got really angry for a minute and I had to go, like, chill out. Maybe you're talking, your throat chakra's open. Maybe you're smiling. Maybe you're happy. Maybe you're unstuck. Maybe you're learning how to become unstuck. Maybe you're just letting shit bother you less. Maybe you're becoming more educated, studying more. Okay? Not letting your traumas get in the way of your free time was a big thing. Which actually, I looked up the opposite word of trauma today and found it made me feel so good. I wrote it in my journal. But it was mostly the word free that was opposite of trauma. And so I could get into a whole rant about that. But you know, there's a scale. There's a scale of trauma. Every human on Earth experiences trauma, which for me equals fear. Something that causes extreme fear, depending on what the event was. And like I said, it's a scale. But having the opposite of fear or trauma being freedom, I don't know. It tickled a few nerves for me that I'll get into maybe further in a bit. Think about that for a minute. Yeah, I don't know if I already mentioned, the energy of today was actually quite good. I woke up feeling less and like usually I do like to say the people that say they don't give any are the people that do give the most, and there's a lot of truth to that. Like, there for real is. But like, no, this was like a secret. Like, this was announced on the internet or announced in a Instagram post. Like, I woke up feeling less anxious. Sorry, yawns. Yeah. Something about today. Something about studying. Planetary alignments, moon phases, is highly important. My dreams last night were journal worthy. I will not go into detail what it was about, but journaling may be of importance. Also, journaling, well, yeah, it's of extreme importance. Tiny little off-roading details about how journaling can be very important. People that may not have your best interest at heart, if this resonates, will go as far as to stealing your journal. So be careful about your journal. Like, I don't want to fearmonger, but like, keep an eye on your journal. If you have things in there, if you have things in, like, if you have your own little sigils, if you got your own little just, you know, your personal things in there. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to be a weird spellcaster. I'm not a weird spellcaster, but like I practice happy, good peace all around wellness, for, yeah, the greater good. But not everyone's like that. And the people that especially aren't like that are people that will get into your journal, read your thoughts, read your whatever that you got in there. That's happened to me. So if you have had that happen to you, I'm very sorry. It's very invasive in like every way. Luckily, my journals don't usually include too much invasiveness. Invasiveness, too much personal information that I would feel would like, yeah, that shit stays up here. Well, yeah, I've had a weird journal experience, and then I had somebody very close to me pick up my journal. I don't know how they got a hold of it. This person was very close to me, is very close to me in ways that I can't undo. I do not have a child with them, but like if you can use your brain, you might know what that means. If you're close to someone that you cannot undo, what does that typically mean? Yeah, lineage. Wrote in my journal with a copy and paste, like I don't know if it was some weird destiny swap shit. I don't know. I'm not too keen on that stuff. So if you are experiencing any of the destiny swapping vibes, or if you are living in fear of that, please don't. Please, well, easier said than done. Just, I know I'm getting pretty far in here. I'm 12 minutes in. Okay, just stay with me. I really, really want to put a strong emphasis on not getting too caught up in the fear that follows with this destiny swapping, with this magic, with these people that have ill intent towards us. There's always going to be that. In fact, the more you rise, the more you accumulate that. So it's really if anything, it's a sign that you're doing great. Unless it's affected circumstances in your life, then I totally understand why you'd feel upset. So, again, scales, sliding across the board, right? Always. Which was kind of my little self-talk today as to why magic works for evil people. And I'm like, well, fear. Because fear lives in all humans. If fear is the opposite of freedom, if freedom is the opposite of trauma, and we all live in this like matrix, right? Where we're constantly bombarded with things that will cause us overthinking, or actual like traumatic events that will cause you fear and like trauma for the rest of your life that you have to recover from, or may not choose to do. Highly complicated subjects, a lot to say on all that. Let me not get too into it because I do want to read some cards for y'all. I just had maybe that was it. Let's see. I had a couple, maybe one or two more things, and then we'll get into the cards. This is funny. Freedom is bought, like with money. Freedom is bought. Okay, a lot of people may agree to that. And then but then bought turned into B-O-T, which I felt is not true. I feel like freedom is not robots, but that could be arguable. I'm not a tech nerd. So is freedom bought? B-O-U-G-H-T? Is it the same? Not true? I don't know. Something to, yeah. Freedom is bought because we pay for fear. Which we do. Most of humans pay for fear, whether they know they're doing that or not. Also, our personal curiosities and our insights that we feed into our devices, like our cell phones and our computers, are very important. This is data. This is money. Okay? All right. When I was burning my Palo Santo, when I was doing my shuffles, I got burnt by some fire. You could be being burnt by a fire sign. Maybe, maybe not. And maybe keep your personal shit to yourself right now. Yeah. And that's it. That's it. Okay. Thanks for coming to Cosmic Dialect. I know that was a long rant. I hope you're still with me. Hope you're still with me. Okay. All right. Let's welcome the trusted angels into my space. I hope you feel safe. I really hope you feel safe. Okay. Have some stragglers on the bottom. Death card, 6 of Cups, upside down. Temperance upside down, Judgment upside down. Okay, guess we're starting off with this deck. I felt like I needed to take those. Okay. Pre-shuffled. Okay, pre-shuffled. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Scorpio. 6 of Cups out here. Death card, Temperance, and Judgment card. Heavy Sag, heavy Scorpio. Very specifically Sag and Scorpio. There is a death and rebirth process happening with somebody that is from your past. Somebody that is imbalanced. They want to make a reappearance. Because they feel, well, I don't know. Well, they are unhinged. They feel like they can do whatever they want. They feel like there's no rules, like so. Well, this person sounds a little dangerous. Well, I don't want to freak you out. Like dangerous in a way that's like they seem highly manipulative. Judgment upside down. Temperance upside down. 6 of Cups upside down. Past person, not angelic, not peaceful, not well. If they have angels, then their angels their ancestors, whoever rides for them, is like maybe taking a leave of absence while this person continues to be possessed. To be living out of their lower vibration, to be continue to live out of their lust, to whatever they're doing. He, she, they. Yeah, the Judgment upside down. They feel like they're like invincible, like they could just do this. Be toxic. Temperance upside down. 6 of Cups upside down. I mean, it could be it's not somebody from your past, but I get that it is. I just think that they're like somebody that you don't want. Like they're back, or like they're like, here I am. We have a soul tie, and you're like, yeah, but we don't. Death card. I put this shit to rest a long time ago. Death card. I've evolved into a whole different form of myself. Death card. Talking about you, person watching, or cross-watcher, whoever. This is a collective reading. Although maybe it should be for a Sag or a Scorp. I don't know. Maybe I'll label it that in the quote, but like a little quotation, because that's like heavy out here in the very beginning, which is, yeah. I haven't used this deck in a minute, so it makes sense that this is the one. Also, I made this little bouquet to my left, your right, whatever. I don't know. Isn't that funny how that works too? My left, your right. If you really think about it. And if you don't make sense out of it, don't worry. Don't get stuck on my words, please. That was a long rant. We are at 2018, 2020. Year 2020 could have been like important to you. Well, obviously 2020. 2020, the number 4. Very March. April. Okay, so could be dealing with a Aries. Or not. Or just like some first house stuff. Or not. A lot of 8th and 9th house stuff out here. Maybe of importance to look into, whatever your landings are in your 1st, 8th, or 9th house. Two of Cups. Yeah, this could be a relationship from your past, okay? Could be a relationship from your past. I'm not going to pull on it. Let's shuffle. Angels, bring me the truth messages for the collective of people that watch me. The quality over quantity shit is real, y'all. That just came back to my head really quick. Yes. Quality over quantity. 3 of Cups upside down. 8 of Swords upside down. Somebody is not stuck in their head about a potential like icky situation with someone from their past that they're not celebrating with, they don't want to celebrate with. They are breaking free of it. You, when I say they, I mean like you. Yeah. There could have been a third party in this. And that's why a death was brought to this, and this person's trying to like sneak their way. This is a Chariot. Talking about you trying to get away. I was about to say this is, I don't want to say it feels low vibe, like low vibrational. It's not that this reading is low vibrational. It's this person that is trying to re-enter your life from your past that feels very like zero accountability. And if there is any form of accountability that has been like acknowledged on their part, it feels very rehearsed. And like toxic. I mean, like all these cards that came out in the beginning with the Judgment, Temperance, 6 of Cups, all upside down next to a Death upright. That is like someone from your past that is extremely toxic, that you put to rest. You ended it. Very literal with the Death card. You ended it. Death to it. And they're like, no. Actually, no. I'm coming back. Because here I am in the cards. Here I come with the Chariot card. With the Ace of Pentacles. 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Chariot. Yeah, you're not celebrating with this person, and you're not stuck in your head about this. Like, you know what they're doing. Like, it's like they have a game they play, and I don't know how old you are, but when you become older than like, I don't know, like 27 or so. Maybe 20, maybe actually, who knows? Maybe it goes on and on and on. Oh, confirmation on that with my yawn. It goes on and on. Don't matter. Age don't matter. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thanks, Spirit. Age don't matter. People act like children no matter what. In fact, circulating back to what I just said, that is highly true because I've been dealing with adults where I'm like, the older you get, the more you act like a toddler. What is up with that? Tech deck, up the wall. Okay? For my skater boys, tech decks. Alright. Anyways. Ace of Pentacles, Chariot, Two of Swords. Oh, I have a song. Hold on. Let me... Yeah. Money movement. In the head. Someone's stuck in their head about money movement. About money destined. About money destined. Destiny, destined. About, stuck in their head. In between the rock and the hard place. Movements. Maybe cars. I don't know. Maybe this person's into cars. Bikes. Something. There's a person, that's why I say that, because this, I mean, it's known that the chariot card is associated with vehicles, other things too, but I always kind of see it very literal movement, sometimes just literal cars, vehicles. Ace of Pentacles, maybe this person makes money off of cars or something. They're stuck in their head about it. Maybe this person who makes money off of vehicles or movement or growth. So this person that banks off of growth or lack of growth, aka vampiric ass, or a less esoteric version of that would be a person that is making money at like a dirty mechanic or like a Danny DeVito ass in Matilda making money off of his like dirty car salesman ass vibes. Why Two Swords about it? Why? Because I don't feel them being stuck in their head about that. I feel like they're probably... I don't know if this person gets stuck in their head about much. Maybe stuck in their other parts, but not their head. Oh yeah, the song. Okay. The song is collective, for sure. And okay, it's I don't know what it's called, but it's it's a very intense song, okay? It's like, fucking, when I wake up in the morning and I get outside and I hear all I say, what's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, hey, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? So basically, you know what I'm talking about, that song? It's, I don't know who sings it. What's going on? And I wake up in the morning and I get a little bit, and I didn't know, and a little bit right. What's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, hey, hey, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? I should have brought that up at the beginning because I was like, that's a really good overall message, because what is going on? I don't know. That's like collective, like as a whole. When I turn the TV, like if I turn a TV on, if I go into the wormhole that is YouTube, of the internets, of the whatever, even on Instagram nowadays, I'm like, what's going on? And I'll say, hey, yeah, hey, hey, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? Is my reaction to my device, at least. I don't know about your device, but mine for sure. Okay, what is this person stuck in their head about their car movement, or their money movement, about maybe your money movement? What is that? Princess of Wands. You could be dealing again with the fire, the burnt by the fire sign. I don't want to get too much into sign stuff, but I like to yell it out so people can get confirmations, okay? You could be dealing with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, have it heavily aspected in your own chart. or Cancer, or Scorpio, or Pisces. I mean, we also do have Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus out here too, but mostly Cancer, Scorps, and Sag. 8 of Swords, I forget. Could be Aquarius, could be Libra, I don't know. It's Aquarius or Libra, for sure. Just a couple more from this deck. What's this 2 of Swords? Who is stuck in the heads about money movement or destiny? Destiny? Who's stuck in the head about this Ace of Pentacles? That is yours. It's upright. You put a death to this toxic 6 of Cup ass person from your past. That is a Temperance upside down, Judgment upside down, living recklessly, involved in third-party situations, could be reckless with their sexual. They are not stuck in their head about how they act. They don't care. They have no remorse. You are also not stuck in your head about what's going on here. You're aware. Star card. Maybe a confirmation on Aquarius there. 2 of Swords because of Star card. Oh, they're stuck in their head because they're trying to swindle you. And they're like, bitch, oh shit, I'm dealing with Star card. I'm dealing with the Star card. Uh-oh. 9 of Swords on the bottom. It's upside down, though. Oh, a 9 of Wands. I'm so sorry. Not 9 of Swords. 9 of Wands, upside down. 9 of Cup, upright. Okay, we got a person that is for lack of better terms, starseed, angelic, alien-esque, a part of the 144. I think it's weird to call yourself a chosen one, but that's just me. You know, maybe you are. What do I know? I'm just whatever. I don't say that to be like a dick, like for real. I don't know. Star card, 9 of Cups. Well, yeah, they're in their head because like you have fought many battles and won. That's how I'm. Look, this 9 of Wands upside down. I'm not reading it as like weakness. Because a 9 of Wands is someone that's been through many battles. They are so strong. Like their bones are crackling, their muscles are aching, their neck is sore, they're thirsty, they're hungry, they're holding a weapon because they've been fighting, not by choice, because they need to, because they're like, people keep coming to this person, you maybe viewer, okay, place yourself where you see fit. 9 of Wands, I think that Sag energy again. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. 9 of Cups. It could be Scorpio, or it could be Scorpio again, or Cancer, because I think 10 of Cups is Pisces. So 9 of Cups could. Eight of Cups could be Cancer. Anyways, don't matter. Whatever. Cup, water. Star card, Aquarius. Heavy air coming out. With the 8 of Swords upside down. And the 2 of Swords. Equal amount of Pentacle. Okay. Pentacle, Wand, Fire. Cup, water. Anyways, yeah, equal amount of elements coming out here. We got air, earth, fire, water all coming out. So any sign applies, okay? Don't get stuck on my words, please. You still like after whatever happened here with this toxic, like clearly toxic person. toxic to the point of where I don't know quite yet. I want to hold my tongue here, but picking up on a little bit of potential, like, not just toxic, but like, I don't want to say the word predator, because that might imply like other weird shit, because I don't, maybe, I mean, but like, you get where I'm going with that? Like, this person is different, like next level stage of a manipulator, or like a schmoozer on like a level 10. They know how to get what they want for most people that are wounded. Like this person, place, thing that's trying to come back is really keen at spotting wounded, and that does not mean that you're weak. Okay, 9 of Wands. That could be this person that has fought many battles, that carries a weapon, not out of choice. I'm not saying you carry weapons, okay, but like, you know what I mean, like that, like you've battled. And you're strong as shit, and it's upside down because, like, you're like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to go through this again. That's why I already put a death to it, death card. And they're like, no, but I'm back. And you're like, yeah, but also I'm a star card and a Knight of Cup. Like, I don't need you. I don't want to say want you because that sounds rude, but, like, you just don't need them. Wanting is... You don't need them. You don't need this. You don't need this person from your past to come back to disrupt whatever it is about. This movement with your Ace of Pentacles. Is there movement with money? Let's find out. That's happy. That's good. Movement with money. We like that. But is that why? Is this person a warlock? How would they know that? How would they know that there's movement with your money before you might even know? I mean, maybe you know, okay? I'm not saying you don't. I'm just saying that, like, Ace of Pentacles, Chariot card, 4 of Sword, and you're, like, super chill. You may be practicing a little bit more health regimens, okay? Taking vitamins, meditating, not consuming as much material, whether it be music, video, tarot readings. Like, hey, I'm up here too with the tarot readers, but like, do whatever you want. I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but like, just please be weary of what you consume, because like I was saying earlier, that fear is the same thing as trauma. Like, it's not the same, but like, well, if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. If you want to argue with that, go ahead. But fear, essentially, for me, has a sliding scale as to how severe it could be, and so does trauma. And they were literally the same thing when I looked up the definition stuff. And then the opposite of all that was freedom, basically, along with other pleasant things like contentment, happiness. All good things as well, but I just liked the freedom word more because it was like very well, what we all want, right? Not only in just like our everyday to day life, but like as a culture, society. So really makes you think a little bit. Ten of Swords upside down. I'm never mad at that. It's been coming out a lot in my readings, guys. This guys, gals, he, she, them. 39, 36 as I looked at the clock. 396. 3963 could be an important number, which would be I think it would just equal out to more nines, right? Or I could be wrong. 3, 6 is 9, and then 9, 3 is 12. 12 plus 9 is 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yes, 9. It's 9 shit. It's 9 shit. 9 shit. 9s. Sag, again. Sag energy, heavily important. 9th house. Fire, or just fire energy, okay? Fire energy could be 9th house. Look into your 9th house. Upside down, 10 of Swords. You are like, yeah, you've moved on. You are healing. You are healed. Well, healed. There's no such thing as fully healed, okay? Please, if you subscribe to that notion, please learn that that is not a thing, and that is a, well, healing is a thing. Healing is good. Yes, it's a thing. Yeah, we can heal. Fully healed is a... Beware of that. Anyone that claims to fully heal you. 2 of Cups. A 10 of Sword upside down to a 2 of Cups. This is about, I swear. This person from your past that is like an Ace of Cup upside down. Yeah. This person from your past that's a freaking Ace of Cup upside down with a 2 of Cup up, right? This is not, if somebody's coming back from your past, please be careful, okay? Again, not trying to fearmonger here, I just reading the cards, but also, yeah, I can't not follow my intuition, so that's never not a thing. That's never a thing. Not. I was journaling and I was like rereading my journal. I misspell. I jump words. I spell things funny. I'm like, man, my brain is working faster than I can write. Good thing, because it's like code for anyone that wants to steal my journal ever again. Weirdos. There are such weird people out here. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. I think it's a destiny swap thing. It could be wrong. I don't know. Or just like a total psychopath thing. That too. It's happened twice now. If you have a weird journal thing, let me know. It's coming out today. Okay. Or just journal. And hide it well, or just like something about journals. This person from your past that is trying to make a re-entry that brought you a ultimate betrayal in the past that you have started to heal from, or you are healing from, or like dang near over, like fully over, death card over, and have been able to heal so much, or like get over it and like just move on and like try to get to the next stage of life using all your effort, using all like you know, do whatever you can to move on. And you're doing a damn good job, Star card. 9 of Cups. Because this was not easy. 8 of Sword, 3 of Cups upside down, 6 of Cups upside down, Temperance, Judgment upside down. I'm still kind of curious though what this Chariot and Ace of Pentacles and 2 of Swords is. Like there is some thinking about money stuff. Is that what this love was about? This 2 of Cups? This Ace of Cups? This is not your Ace of Cups. This is theirs. This is theirs Ace of Cups. This is their tainted waters. This is their sewage cup of their soul. Not just a cup, like not just a, you know, not just the plain old cup of love or exchange of emotion or trust. No. It's the soul cup. But yeah, it's a tainted one full of sewage. That's what that 2 of Cups was of and about. And you managed to do this to it. Not let it hurt you. It probably did. I'm not saying it didn't hurt you. Heck no, it didn't hurt. Well, yeah. It hurt. It did hurt you. Like, but there's not that much pain out here. So, like, there's not that much emphasis on you being in pain right now, which is fantastic. But, like, maybe that's why they're trying to make this re-entry, because they could feel you. It's given, like, I've been picking up on this lately. You know, not everybody, in fact, a lot of people in the world do not practice witchcraft, do not practice black magic, are not like brujas, or practice santeria, or like hoodoo, voodoo, whatever. Most humans don't, actually. In the tarot community on YouTube, you may be brought to believe that like every walking person is like a master magician trying to ruin your life. That's not the case at all. Okay, please put that to an end. And less fear. Remember, opposite of fear is freedom. Emperor upright. Hello. A Knight of Wands. A King of Swords upside down. Oh no. Anyways, let's move on. This Emperor has been showing up in all my readings. Today he's upright, but he's followed by a King of Swords upside down and a Knight of Wands. I automatically don't trust him. Just gonna say it. What is this Emperor? Why is this Knight of Slutty Ho here with the King of Swords upside down? The King of falsity, lies, rumors, gossip, messy, but like not in a ho-ish way. Like no, not slut shaming, okay? But like messy in like a stealing your mail, dirty paperwork. Lying to a judge, of being potentially someone in law, a cop, whatever. Sitting right next to this Emperor, the King of Swords and Emperor, not only in my reading, but in a few of the readers that I really vibe with their readings on YouTube. I see it also. I feel this Emperor and this King of Swords in some sequence of event that is popular, or well, popular. That's important. These two come out together often. They do. This Emperor and this King of Swords. Yeah, because the King of Swords upright, you don't disrespect, because they are honest. They are good leaders. I mean, all the kings are. But like the King of Swords is like a truth king. Upside down, they're the opposite of truth king. Sitting next to an Emperor and a Knight of Wands, that's almost giving like this Emperor is sending a untruth king out with a Knight of Wand vibe, which is fast. I don't know if it's Knight of Slutty Ho. Maybe that's in relation to this 2 cup thing that you're healed from. Healing from. What's the relation between this Emperor and my viewer that's watching? Like, yeah. Let me only. I got so many questions. One question at a time. What's the relation between this Emperor and their concerns of this person returning to your past, bringing toxic vibes and tainted cups, sewage cup of soul, the soul sewage cup of the soul? What does the Emperor have to do with that? Guys, if you haven't, Judgment upright. If you haven't liked and subscribed, will you please subscribe to my channel? Please, it would help me out. What do they have to do with that? Judgment and the 8 of Cups. Well, they have no choice. They have no choice because why? Because of legal system stuff? Because of a dirty judge? Because of a dirty what? What? Because a King of Sword upright, well, upside down King of Sword could be someone who is working with this Emperor. Sometimes I think they're the same person. I don't know. They could be someone. They could be someone. One singular. They could be two peoples. This Emperor could be working with this like weird official. And this official's like, look, like, I'm about to get fired. Or like, you and your obsession with this person, place, thing, whatever you, maybe it's your own father. And they don't like this Knight of Wands. Yeah, that could be a side story. They don't like this. They don't like this Knight of Slutty Ho that brought you toxicity. I don't blame them. Could be that. And they're like, run away, Eight of Cups. Run away, Knight of Wand. Get away from my precious. It's judgment for you. Side message. Let's get more. I want to know more about the entanglement. What's this entanglement of the Emperor? And I feel like the Knight of Wand involved in look, masculine, feminine aside. I don't care if you're masculine watching, you're dealing with a queen or princess of wand that brought you an upside down Ace of Cup from your past. Judgment upside down. They feel like they can do whatever they want, but we just got Judgment upright. They can't do whatever they want, actually, says Judgment upright. Actually, if something's come back to bite them in the Palo Santo just fell on the ground, so hold on. Sun upright. Yes, exactly. Yeah, let me light this Palo Santo. That's great vibes coming out together. Palo Santo falling on the ground with the Sun card upright. Yeah, bring on the truth, baby. Let's shine light like this flame on these So I'm trying to not cuss as much. So sorry if my words get weird. It's probably because I'm trying to not cuss. These let's shine the light on these And they don't want to see the light. They want to age a cup away. They want to age a cup away. But the Sun card and the Judgment is like, yeah, no, you have no choice. Says this flame. It's very alive and hot as shit in my hand. It burnt me last time. Well, yeah, in the beginning before I recorded. Fire energy, important. Whether you work with fire, whether you are a fire sign, whether you have it in your freaking chart, dealing with one, whatever. Maybe burn some shit. Safely. Safely, may I add. And good, and source it good. Source it well. If it's like a thing, like a Palo Santo or a dragon blood or a cedar or whatever. Salt, like, yeah. Don't just know what you're buying too. A lot of the times, these candles that abolish the jinns or the abolish. Well, yeah, but you know what I mean. Just source your things well, please. Don't just walk into your. Well, be careful what stores you walk into and you purchase your magical tools from. Also, like, you'll be okay. If you have unconditional love in your heart, if you're a good ass person, you'll be fine. But like, I'm talking to anyone watching that is like creepy weird. Be careful where you buy your magical tools from. Why I need to even say that to you? I don't want to say that to you. Do whatever. get out of my reading, actually. But yeah, if you're somebody with unconditional love, the divine knows that about you, and you should not fear well, I don't want to use the word should. I don't want to should on you. If you truly are someone that like loves unconditionally, and that's a touchy subject, right? So by that I mean you love hard, and by that not toxic hard. Like you see past faults, you can relate, you will love you. Yeah, you love someone. When you love someone, you love someone. And a lot of times people that are full of this unconditionally loving heart, this is weaponized against them, us, you, and it can be weaponized against you to the point of where it will hinder your growth, which is, I don't really know what to call it, because there are forces. Like there's a good force, there is an evil force. I am not religious. I don't want to call it God and the devil, but there are forces used for good and bad, and that's why I was so like, why are forces used for evil? Like, how is that accomplished? And it was because it's about energy, and the energy of fear, and how it exists, and how it's complicated. It's more complicated, but I in my meditation I was given the answer, and I was like, okay, I guess that makes sense. But like, it doesn't mean that there are no repercussions. It doesn't mean that that isn't met with like a clapback. It's just that like people are sometimes full of hatred and envy and jealousy and whatever. Like this reading is about for you. This seems like somebody that has a hard time with people letting go of them. So gives, you are a supply. You are a supply. They have a hard time letting go of their supply. They have a hard time letting go of their addiction to you, which could be, I'm not a psychiatrist, obviously, but the plethora of people in my life that I've dealt with that have, and I'm no exception, I have issues, like, for sure, but like, I'm not a clinical narcissist or a psychopath, but like, there are people in this life that are, I'm actually not going to talk about any of that, because I need to not talk about any of that. All right. Moving on. Back to the Sun card, back to the Judgment card. Sorry for the rants. Okay. 58, 30. Always these long reads with me lately. Okay, so we have like no choice on the parts, on the thoughts, on the decisions. There's not really much options. For the deceiver, for the person, place, thing that is like opposing you heavily, 2 cup, like Ace cup upside down, definitely could be somebody from your past. Yeah, a 10 of Pentacle upside down. Okay, so light is being shined on like, it could be family too. It doesn't have to be romantic, okay? Ace of Cup with the 2 of Cup, that just could be like family, love, lineage. You're like, what? Yeah, your cup, your cup lineage, your lineage cup. Magician. You could be dealing with Leo. Sag again with the Judgment card. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Taurus. 10 of Pentacles. I don't know if that's Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Like I said earlier, everything is out here. Gemini, Virgo, Magician. So this, like, essentially, like, no, like, choice, because the Judgment now has been turned upright, whereas the very first card that I pulled was Judgment upside down. It's upright now. There's no choice but to do some reflecting with this Emperor and this King of Swords upside down, this Knight of Wands situation with the upside down. I see basically like tainted love, potentially orchestrated or involving hierarchical figures, maybe even law or something along these lines. Whether you're dealing with courts or whether it deals with actual like cops and shit, I don't know. Your story, you'll know. There is a happiness and light and judgment in a good way being shined on an unstable coinage, an unstable family, an unstable money pentacle. 10 pentacle upside down. Light being shined on it with Magician. What's this Magician card? A Knight of Cup. I don't know about that. Hold on, y'all. Let me rearrange some of these real quick. Make some room for my other deck. I don't think I'm going to pull that Knight of Cup. Doesn't... Yeah, I don't... There is a manifestation. There is a manipulation, I don't know, of a ill will kind. To bring light to unstable money. Potentially in regards to family or just money in general. A business. Somebody's wealth. Yours, theirs, I don't know. Let's find out. Knight of Wands, Emperor, and King of Swords. I just can't get over how they keep coming out together. I don't know if it's like somebody, like a little flying monkey of this Emperor. I won't be surprised if the Hierophant upside down comes out, because look, that's been coming out a lot. A lot. Yeah. You could be this Magician. You're not really out here yet. What's up with that? I mean, unless, yeah, you definitely hold energy of the Magician in the upright with the Sun card. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, something about lack. 10 of Pentacles upside down with the 5 of Pentacles. What's that about? I don't know if this is 2 storylines or just like a mingle of 2. Knight of Wands, Emperor, King of Swords upside down. Also fast movement to leave, to bounce, to get away from a potential dad or hierarchical figure. And they had to act in a King of Swords upside down, which left somebody in an 8 of Cups to go wander and find themselves because they had no choice. Judgment upright, and found themselves in a 10 of Pentacles upside down. This could be family, ex, whatever that I'm talking on. Found themselves in a 10 of Pentacles upside down, and that is the Truth Sun card. And Magician, that's like, that's the I don't don't know. Why I want to say the proof is in the pudding. It's weird. Okay. Maybe like pudding. Pudding. I don't know. Alright, I see a... Well, okay. A Wheel of Fortune upside down. Okay, this magician might not be you. I don't know. Three of Pentacles upside down. Had to show itself, didn't it? These are what I call spitters when they fly on the ground. A Two of Pentacles upside down. This is a little bit of ringing on the last reading. Emperor was highly aspected in that last reading I did. Talking about tapping their foot, sick of waiting. Well, sick of waiting. Two of Pentacles upside down. Three of Pentacles upside down, work situation. Steering you in the wrong direction. Wheel of Fortune upside down with a Sun card upright and a Magician and a Ten of Pentacles upside down. Three of Pentacles upside down. There is an impatience towards you not making, not being steered in a direction that was gonna land you in a Ten of Pentacles upside down. That was like cloaked to be a Sun card thing with the Magician following it. Is that what this is? What does that have to do with this love thing, though? A Three of Wands upside down? Yeah, the information's here, or the actions came. There's no waiting. Impatience, there's no waiting. What? Let's shuffle. The Emperor again. A Two of Swords upside down. This Emperor and his impatient, like he knows what he wants. What the frick is up with this Emperor coming out in my readings? And what does that have to do with love? And your Two of Cups. And like healing. What? A Two of Cups. Again, it has to do with a cup exchange. This Emperor has feels for you. Whoever I'm talking to. You are dealing with someone that has status, money, spitter. Hold on. Oh, it's all the way over here. Are you serious? I think it's a King of Pentacles. Oh, it's a Knight. Okay. Yeah, and they've been moving real slowly about all this. So, like, this Emperor. Well, maybe that King of Swords upside down pairs true with this Knight of Pentacles. Like, they have not been a King of Swords at all. Like, King of Swords upside down with a Knight of Pentacles and an Eight of Cups could imply that they're scared, intimidated by you, slowly moving or not moving, and using weird manipulative means that would actually steer you in the wrong direction. And they don't want to believe this. They don't want this to be. And what does that have to do with this person from your past? Like that, I don't get that this is the same person though. Maybe it is. I mean, maybe this Emperor is the person trying to come back from your past. That Sag, Scorpio, heavy energy coming through with the Ace of Pentacles and the Chariot card, Two of Swords, lots of money, thinking about like your destiny, really, your money stuff, your star energy, star card, 9 of Cups, you being a baddie, you being a badass that owns your own business probably, or just doing you, okay? Like, sorry, commercial, yeah.
We were getting to the point where we couldn't even.
I get a little frustrated when when I had a solid message last time and it's repeating itself now. I'm like, really? Maybe I'll upload this, maybe I won't. We'll see. 7 of Cups. Confusion. Many choices. Or there is a earth sign that doesn't know what to do about you. Because they see you from a distance. Moon card. Upright. Could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, Aries, Leo. It's all here, everybody. Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo, Sag, Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer, Aquarius. Queen of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles upside down. Okay, a lot of, well. Pentacles are strong tingles on the Pentacles being important. Well, when is Pentacles not important, but also like not being too focused on the material is good, but your money situation is improving, or has been improving, or is improving. Yeah, let's get past this trickster shit. I'm putting it back. This is a repeat. You're moving past all that. You're moving past all that. Let's get to another deck. Sorry, I do what I'm told to do. Okay? You're moving past all this. You are a Queen of Pentacles with a 4 of Pentacles upside down. You're moving past this manipulative, weird shit involving a potential Emperor, King of Swords upside down, and a Knight of Slutty Ho that has tried to re-enter your life. I don't know how they are in relation to each other. You be the judge. Long reading. Let's get, okay. Couple more. 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords. Somebody's hurt. They're hurt that you know this, that you feel this way. Why? Why are they hurt? They're manipulative. He, she, they. Manipulative AF. Why would they be hurt? Death card upright. Because you brought an end to it. And they don't understand. They don't understand and they're upset. 7 of Wands. You're standing your ground. You've brought a death to it. You could have Scorpio in your chart, or Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. You're not in lack anymore. And for some reason, there was a urge to keep you in a 10 of Pentacles upside down, using heavy manipulation. I don't know where this weird love stuff coming back in has to do with any of that. Moon card. Exactly. Twice moon card. It came out my other one. There is, well, maybe you're having to move in secret right now because you want to continue to grow. Well, probably both. Tingle on both. You want to move in secret to continue to grow. And there's too many secrets. Like, you can't trust. When you're highly intuitive. When you feel like you cannot trust, you will death card it. Few more, let's end it. Spirit, angels, thank you so much for this message. Appreciate the truth. Too many. All right, angels. couple more. Intense reading as always. A little bit of a theme going on here. I don't know what this emperor is or who this emperor is. They have an investment. King of Sword upright. King of Sword upside down. Really? Is that what that is? A 9 of Sword upside down and a 6 of Pentacle upside down. So this emperor wants, the way I interpret this, okay? This emperor and this King of Sword, I think, are the same person, okay? That's my gut. It's King of Cup upright. This King of Sword coming out upright now, as opposed to upside down with this emperor, where I believe that's the truth of their character, is now saying, like, actually, well, if you come with me, you will be not experiencing sleepless nights, okay? 9 of Sword upside down. And then this card, 6 of Pentacle upside down, is like, yeah, but, like, you will be indebted to them. There's something about this contract. There's something about this agreement. There's something about this unspoken... Remember that, like, non-consensual agreement stuff? It's giving that. There's, like, a non-consensual agreement that feels like it's trying to keep, I don't want to say bound, but, like, indebted. I don't know, not, like, with money, but, like, you owe them something. This person feels like they own you. You brought a death to it, and they're like, no. No. King of Cup, what's he here for? He, she, they. King of Cup, 10 of Sword. Hierophant. Did I not say I'd be surprised the Hierophant comes out? Okay. You brought, okay. You are being a King of Cup. Again, the Scorpio ass energy, Taurus, Gemini, Sagittarius, or I'm sorry, not Sag. Could be Virgo with the 9 of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Gemini, Scorpio. Have any of that in your own chart? Could be dealing with it. Okay, just gotta yell it out. You are committed to being in your 9 of Pentacles. And you are being a King of Cup upright. This 10 of Sword upright, you do feel betrayed. This is someone you trusted. This 10 of Sword upside down is like, well, you were healing from it. Or this person's like, no, you can trust me. This is not a 10 of Swords. But no, it is a 10 of Sword. Like, this is a weird commitment thing. Like, what? You are the Hierophant with the 9 of Pentacles. You are committed to your spiritual growth, to growing your money, to your emotional and mental stability, King of Cup upright. Because you have no choice, 10 of Swords. You've been through it. You've been through it with probably that relationship in the beginning. Or with this person that's trying to come back. This, like, high status person that's, like, thinks they're important or yeah, 5 of Wands. 5 of Cup upside down. It's like you're happy. And Tower card upside down. You're happy. Battles and fighting. Them being not content. Them being in fear. All the things we were talking about. Not feeling free. Not feeling like... And it's like the energy... Something I didn't write in my notes that I should have. But the energy of projecting has been coming through. Like when people... Like, for example, if somebody is like... not looking their best. And they're like, maybe get some extra sleep tonight. Love you. And you're like, oh, okay, thanks. But you're like, if anyone needs extra sleep, it might be. Or like somebody that's like you know, maybe not looking like the most fit. Like, and look, I'm not saying this, like, I'm giving examples of projecting, okay? Somebody that's not the most fit might say, like, maybe you should go run an extra mile, just to really get your bad energy off that you carry. Or, like, maybe you should, just lounge out for a day and eat a carton of ice cream. Stop being such a worrywart. When they have, like, extreme body issues, and they probably know maybe that's a sore subject for you. Just these little jabs that people are taking. That's coming out right now, like little jabs. People are trying to take little jabs at you, but you're like, yeah, it don't affect me. Five of cup, upside down. Tower card, there's not an ending, not a disturbance, coming to a star. Aquarius, Scorpio, lots of fixed energy coming out. It's no secret, moon card, upside down. It's no secret that this angelic person is not experiencing the tower. Maybe that they once were. You once were. It's not a secret. It's known. Maybe you have an online presence or something. Yeah, 4 of cup upside down. Like you're learning to love again. I gotta end this long one. 121:35. Moon card upside down again. Empress. You embody all the queens in the deck, regardless of your gender. You are an empress. This emperor may see you as their match, but look, they feel, I don't know, questionable. Lots of moon cards coming out with them. Lots of swords. The World card, Ace of Pentacles. You're wrapping up a cycle so you can move on and grow your money back. Get back to where you were. Because you're an empress. You don't got time for this. Justice. You don't got time for this. I mean, well, it might not even be in your hands anymore. Justice could be stepping in with that official law stuff coming in with the King of Swords. If you're dealing with court stuff, justice upright in your cards. Okay, y'all. Thank you for coming back to Cosmic Dialect Tarot. Long reading. Thank you for staying. If you're still here, until next time. Okay. Love you. Appreciate y'all. Stay safe out there, and good night.